Oké, üdvözlök mindenkitől itt a Remnant 2 végigjátszásában, folytassuk is ott, ahol abba hagytuk. Pár napja nem játszottam a játékkal, úgyhogy... Ja igen, a toronyba el kell menni, emlékszek, hogy szerintem erre kell jönni. Ide hova lehet ide menni? Oké. Úgy halványi elképzelésem nincs, hogy hova is merre kéne mennünk. A robokutyok kapták. Hát haladjunk erre. Speciál nincsen semmi sem. Aha, most felfele megyünk. Szerintem jobb fele megyünk. De csak nyugodtan. Nem tudom, minek kell menni a toronyba, miért kell ezzel a fügykössel beszélni. Na jó, akkor Csulinkó, dolgozzál meg a pénzedért.
Shit. Oh, glad that's over.
Nagyon jó, kaptunk galvanizált iront. Hoppa! Nincs semmi.
At least that's over.
Kutyát oly nagyon nem zavarta a dolog. Csak innen erre is lehetett volna jönni. Forged Iron-nél beugrottunk, jó? Akkor arra menjünk tovább. Nagyon jó. Jó, itt van egy checkpoint. Na várjunk. Mert én mintha. De mintha.
How goes it, friend?
Nincs scrappem. Hol a picsában nincs scrappem?
You know where to find me.
Hey, you're back. What can I do to help? Stop by anytime. You know where to find me.
Mhm.
Welcome back, Sunshine. Let me know if you see something you need. Take care, Sunshine.
Nem erre gondoltam.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie.
Hello, Reggie.
And too. Heard the old founder dragged you down into the ward on some mysterious business of his. I'm glad to see one of you came back safe and sound. Can't say the same for Ford. Clementine neither. Wish she hadn't gone and followed you. I don't suppose you know where they are now. That's great to hear. Though the fact that she ain't with you tells me more than your words do. Getting right to business. I respect that. Only the best for my friends.
Na ez mi?
If you need supplies, old Reggie's your guy.
Mi van ez?
What? Hey, get away from my stew! Oh, it's you. What? No, of course not. Never seen you before in my life. I just figure you're you. You know? And I'm me, and that's where we are. So, what can old Mudtooth do for you, huh? Questions? Oh, I reckon I've got a few answers. Quite a bit, stranger. The
Ki vagy te?
name's Mudtooth. And ain't nobody been around longer or seen more than I have. Except maybe old Ford, of course. But that old mudder cheats. Anyway, he hardly tells any of his stories. Only 3 reasons why folks come to see me. And that's my stories or my stew. Yeah. So, youngin', what'll it be? Town, you call it. Back in my day, a place like this wouldn't be considered much more than a camp or a bivouac. You might call it. Nah, this ain't no town. Not yet. But it is a fine place to set up kip. I lived by myself for years, see? Had myself a what you calls it, a hockapatopter. That thing could fly to the moon and back. It could. Anywho, I was living by myself when my boy Brabus showed up saying we should move on. Told me it wasn't safe for me to be living like I've been living no more. He told me about this place. Got some nice people here. Took some getting used to, being around folks again. Well, Brabus, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. Not a bad
Brabus a
idea
fia.
it was, neither. He's over yonder, at the shooting range, if you're looking to find him. Not much of a talker, though, that one. Guess he didn't get his old man's gift for gab, eh? That's so? Huh. Did I tell you about the stories yet? Right. So, let me see here. Folks come see me for my stories and my stew and... Listen, you sure I said there were 3 reasons? 'Cause there's only 2, and that's certain. Huh. Only 2 reasons folks come to see old Mudtooth, and you know both of them. I'm pretty sure your memory's slipping. You bet your apple I can, but these ain't just stories, stranger. They're objective retellings of legitimate occurrences what you wouldn't believe. Now, where to start? This city ain't without its own tales. Why, there's a tower, see? What only appears once in a gibbous August moon. Kinda looks like a big yellow-orange pumpkin. And within that tower is a man. Except he's not a man. He's a wizard, see? He calls himself the Keeper, and he controls everything. I've seen him myself. Even talked to him once. Man's smart as hell. So smart, even I can't keep up with him. He says he watches over all of us. But if that's the case, then he ain't been doing such a good job. I mean, look around you. But I reckon he means well. And that tower, I think, is like a spaceship he uses to teleportate to other planets. You go walk the city in a harvest pumpkin moon. You'll see what I mean. Sure can. Let's see. Ho-ho! So this wanderer comes up to visit me at my heliocopter, right? They're decked out with guns, but they walk up and ask for stew and a story. I'm thinking they'll get tired, wander off, and take my story somewhere else like all the rest. But they don't. They listen to all of it. And I think to myself, this mudder actually wants to hear these. Reminds me of my ma, tell you the truth, the way I'd listen to her, and the way My boy Brabus used to listen to me. Before he turned away, that wanderer reminded me of family. And that's the most important thing, ain't it? So, I ain't left long for this world. So I give him my wife's old watch in thanks. Ain't too long after that, my boy Brabus comes back in person, first time in years, with a watch chain peeking out his pocket. I knew a good thing when I saw it. I didn't say nothing. Just welcomed the boy back like nothing had changed. Family's the most important thing we got in this world, young'un. Don't forget that. You won't believe this one, but you should.
Mennyi történetet tud elmesélni?
The time I killed 300 deadwood in one go. Ooh, that's a tale. So, I lived up in this old, Heliochapataka whatchahoozits, great sniper's nest. Let me pop off deadwood from a mile away. But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, and there's these, What? Oh, let me see here. But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, and there's deadwood all around the place. Hundreds of them. But they don't stop coming. And I'm thinking, this is finally it. But then, I see tucked away behind an old building the cracked open end of an old gas main. So, I squint my good eye and pray to Kennedy, Jeebus, and Cash. And I squeeze the trigger, and my bullet flies through the air like a hawk to a coney.
Elrobbantotta őket a gázállomásra.
And boom! Whole damn horde goes up in flames. Not a single one of them left. Deadwood never did bother me after that. You'll like this one. I do miss the days when you could find the stuff the old world used to make.
Igen, ez nagyon jók ezek a történetek.
Spice chocolates, electronical music boxes. Oh, found this old can of what's-it once. As in, we literally did not know what was in it. The can weren't open, but the label had long rubbed off. Finding that was like all our birthdays at the same time. That can must have been 100 years old, banged up and bloated. Could have been anything in there. So, my boys did what any good family would do. They dared me to drink it. Well, I ain't one to back down from something stupid. So, I grabbed the can and said something sensually flattering about their mamas. Then, I popped the top. Woohoo! Damn stuff hissed and fizzled like some kind of brown sludge demon. Smelled like one, too. I chugged the whole damn thing. The thick goop tasted like scented sewer water. Burned my brain like a chili pepper. I nearly puked with each swallow, but we're gonna give them the satisfaction. When I threw the can aside, the boys cheered. I opened my mouth, flashed them a smug smile, and my teeth was all stained the darkest mud brown you ever seen. They stayed that way for at least a month. And that's where I got my name. This one's 100% true. There's an old man what lives at the center of a maze. Or does he live at the gate to the maze? I don't matter. This old man sees everything. And I don't mean like he can see whatever he wants when he wants. I mean, he sees everything all at once. That ain't all. The old man in the maze is a maker. The maze, see, is like a spider web full of doors.
Itt jártunk ebbe a útvesztőbe, és szerintem az, akivel sakkoztunk, vagy játszottunk, hogy mi az Isten.
He makes. Where there ain't a door, he makes one. And then he makes what's on the other side of it, too. Oh, I can see on your face you ain't buying it. But I tell you, this Earth of ours is just one door in a dozen hundred.
Ja, nem ezek a piros kristályokról beszél.
Someplace to end? All he got to do is snap a thread and poof! No more door! No more world! Stop me if I told you this one already. It's about the time my own damn son left me to die. Oh, don't worry, I'm still here, ain't I? Or he went to get some grub for us or whatever, I don't know. Point is, I was alone in the darkened woods with nothing but my rifle. We was on our way from the city to our new home in the ward here, carrying all my earthly possessions and all that, and Brabus, he up and leaves me in the middle of the night. And that's when I heard. Right, I was saying, I was attacked. 20, no, 50 deadwood come crashing through the trees. We thought they was all dead and gone, but they were just a-waiting for old Mudtooth to leave his helio chopper. Now, I may be an old mudder, but I ain't no pushover. I blasted them down, left and right, laughing all the time. I was winning until something snuck up on me and concustipated me upside the head. I don't mind telling you, I thought I was done for. Then a growling starts. Deadwood back off, and I look up to see a dog there tearing them apart, literal limb from non-metaphorical limb. We fought the rest off together, that dog and I thought to myself, now there's a mudder what's got some teeth. Turns out he just wanted some of my stew. Ah, here's a good one. Ain't no one on this planet more beautiful or dangerous than the Moth Queen. She rules an old swamp about 100 miles off in, that direction. Folks say if you climb one of these here towers on a clear night, you can see the swamp lights a-flashing. But them ain't no ordinary swamp lights. And she...
Ez amit a körülvévő területeket mesélnie.
She don't lead her people, who really ain't even people, come to think of it. Anyways, the Moth Queen...
Most végighallgatjuk. Volt egy kis harc benne, aki azt akarta, nézze meg az elején.
Well, like a moth, I guess. That's how the saying goes. Anyway, she captures folks with her beauty and her mothy pulchrituditude. And she never lets them go. She infects their mind, so they never want to leave. And she turns them into something else. If you head off that way, keep your wits about you. 'Cause that swamp used to be a city as big as this'n. But no more. No more. Ah! Here's a good one. You met my boy Brabus yet? He's a handful, that one. Always has been. Got into a scrap when he was 5, he did. Knocked down a boy had to be, twice his age, and 3 to 6 times his height, at least. Well, that boy's pa didn't take it none too well. And this pa, phew, like a pair of fists with leg bones. That boy's pa wanted to take some skin out of me for it. Now, I ain't proud of what I did next, but, oh, who am I kidding? I wouldn't be telling you if I weren't proud, now would I? But, like I taught Brabus, say as I do as I say. And anyways, I couldn't back down from a fight. Not in front of the crazy 8. Come to think of it, that's probably how Brabus got the way he is. Anyway, I fight the man. He could have crushed my head between market and roast beef, but I aim to win, not fight fair. I pointed at nothing at all behind him, then smooshed a scoop of mud straight into his mouth. Then, while he was a-spitting and a-sputtering, I hit him hard. So hard that when he fell, my muddy hand came away with 3 of his teeth in it. And that, friend, is the true story of how I got the name Mudtooth. Here's a good one. I ever tell you about the Shrouded King? No, it ain't a book. It's real, I tell you. Real as every damn story I know. He's the king of another world, see? And his world was overrun by the Root, just like ours. Or at least it was gonna be. The Shrouded King, he got his people together to draw as much power as he could from his own ding-dang-dingity son. Used it to make himself a weapon. Soon as the Root showed up, he fired the damn thing. Now the king, he knew what was about to happen, but he didn't tell nobody. That weapon weren't just gonna scorch the Root. No, it scorched the whole darn dingity world. Burned the deadwood to hell out of there. Killed half his kingdom and twisted the other half into something unrecognizable. And that's why he wears a shroud, see? Because he done twisted himself in the process. But he don't want no one to see the mangledy bits of his face parts. Let me see here. Crazy 8 traveled a lot after leaving Sanctuary. Came to this one town named Ghostwell. No, Oak Hole. No, wait. It was Swan Creek. Swan Creek, I'm sure of it. Anyway, this Croakswell town didn't take kindly to strangers, and that sure as hell meant us. We stayed anyway, of course. Brought 'em good scrounge, we did. Crazy 8. And there was this girl, smartest damn girl you ever met. Her old man, though, he didn't like us one bit, especially me. So, one day, there's a banging on the doorstep. I open the door, and the girl's old man clocks me with the butt of his shotgun. Knocked out one of my teeth, he did. Then, he points the gun in my face and starts shouting, "Which one of you assley holes got her in the family way?" he says. "I know it was one of you." Well, I ain't gonna argue with a man behind a gun. So, I looks around, sees my tooth in the mud, and says, "Mudtooth, he's the one you're after." And off he ran after someone who don't exist. Or didn't exist, I guess. We ditched Ghost Crack that day, but the name came with me. And that's the story of how Brabus was born. Except he weren't born yet, was he? Not born then. The other thing. Conceptualized. You'll like this one. Back when the earth fell, a dragon, a real root dragon, took up residence over there, just like in old fairy tales. It started in them wards, see? Your eyes only hush-hush military conspiracizing farms and whatnot. That's where they made all their weapons and did them experiments. And just like those tales, it took a what now? What? Let me see here. And just like those tales, it took a what now? It took a night to slay this dragon. But the dragon was crafty, all right. He knew the knight needed help, so the dragon gave it to him. Yep. The dragon took the form of a talking tree and told the knight if they wanted to slay that dragon, they'd have to slay all these other beasts first. A cyclops, a living statue, what do you call them? Golem. Well, the knight slayed them all. But the thing was, these beasts weren't protecting the knight.
Jó van, többet nem
They
hallgatunk
were
meg.
holding him back. So when the dragon finally did reveal itself, it was too strong for the knight. And it took them, body and mind, and made their strength its own. Let me see here. Ho! Did I tell you I once sailed across that ocean to that old... It was after that. I tell you, down there... No, what were they? Don't think So I was on a scrounge with the crazy. We can't... But the... Not the crazy. But when it looked like... You'll like this. Long time ago when I was just 10... Boy. No, boy. See, they took it. Maybe. Nah, they... You'll like you, but she's near. You see, Clement.
Ezeket nem tudom.
Pity that there. I can tell you right now, you won't be disappointed, Mutated.
Úristen, ez végtelen, de van legenerálva.
Be sure to come back for some stew.
Hú, ez meg.
Traveler. They don't like it when I help you, but it is the role I must play.
Ezer izé kell. Nem tudom eladni.
I'll see you again.
Bazd meg! Na most akkor ezzel megy el az idő. Most menjünk valakihez, akinél el tudjuk adni a szarjainkat. Bassza meg a kurva élet. Kellett nekem ezt a vénembert hallgatni, bazd meg.
What can I do for you, friend? Couldn't resist, could you? So long as you head back then, eh?
Na? Lassan erre is rájövünk, hogy ezt sem mondta a játék, hogy itt lehet. Elvég, akkor most már 4 hírnünk lesz, hogyha ezt megvesszük.
Traveler. They don't like it when I help you, but it is the role I must play.
Melyik számról elnyert rófa? Szóval valami szimulakrum kell lesz.
Till next time.
Szimulakrum nem tudom kinél van, de... Nálad, papa, van szimulakrum?
I hope it's... You're not the first. I'll be seeing you then.
Good to see you, friend. Rest assured, old Reggie's got a cure, friend. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah.
Saw that. Now.
Come and get some.
Was meg. Jaj, fine boss fight lesz ez is. Gyakorlatilag a nullával egyenlő a sebzésünk. Ja, jó, ki kellett próbálni, hogy mi csinál. Nothing problemo. Gond az, hogy tényleg alig sebzünk rajta. Aha. Oké. Akkor kell lőni, mikor azt a szarját nyomja. Csak akkorát sebez bazd meg, mint egy ház. Csak akkorát sebez, mint egy házikó. De ilyenkor mit kell csinálni? Nagyon jó játék. Nem érdekel, hogy durcázik, tehát babám, nehogy már. Hát ez szopás. Geci! És nem adta be? Bassza meg a kurva Isten. De ki beadta? Okay. Hát éppen, de meglett. Relic dust. Unexplored.
Oh, this looks important.
Ki is nyílt ez a valami. Van egy trade pontunk már megint. Csak tudnám, hogy mire. Ó, bazd meg! Vagy onnan jöttünk. Igen, az explode, jó. Jó, le is fog járni az 1 óránk. Úgyhogy mi itten elmentőzünk. És innen fogjuk majd folytatni. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem. Sziasztok!